video is for the purpose of showing you how to collect some data using Logger Pro and or the Labquest to be specific, and how to share it with your classmates. So in this lab we're pushing a cart up an incline, so we got the motion detector. You need to, whoever's in class doing this will need to put the motion detector at the bottom of the ramp. The sound waves are coming out of this piece right here and detecting where things are in relation to the detector, measuring how far objects are away from the detector. So you'll need to open it up, kind of point it down the track like this. The idea then is when you place the cart securely on the track, the detector will be able to measure exactly how far the cart is at any given moment in time away from the detector. Make sure that your detector is on the correct setting. There are two settings here, one ideal for a walking person or a basketball apparently, and the other for a cart. So we'll move it over to the cart setting. We should be ready to collect data. Okay. Be careful how your detector is pointed. You want to make sure that it's pointed more or less perpendicular to the track. If it's pointed down too much, it will just pick up the track in front of it, or if it's pointed up, it might pick up the ceiling. I'm going to kind of aim it and point it where the cart is going to be. Okay. At the other end, this thing is plugged in to a Labquest. And if you go to the Labquest, it has a touch screen. Oops. And touch the screen to kind of wake it up here. This is the main menu right here. And if I go to the Labquest app at the top, it looks like I have some data that's already here. So there are tabs at the top. You see the different tabs. This is the sensor tab, and there's a graph tab and a table tab. Right now it's measuring probably, I don't know, if I put my hand in front of the detector right here like this, it's going to tell me how far my hand is from the detector. It's like 6 centimeters, and if I move my hand closer or farther away, the number changes. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to go to sensors, and it tells you to zero the sensor. If you go to sensors, one of the options is 0. So you'll click 0 when you're holding the cart, and you'll zero that motion detector. When you go to zero it, you'll want to make sure you have the cart kind of holding it right here so that it's about 20 centimeters away. So that becomes the 0 position in relation to the detector. Okay. So I'm not going to zero it here. I've already got it zeroed. So when you're ready to collect data, there's this green play button at the bottom, and you can push the play button, and you'll hear ticking from the thing. You can push the cart so it goes up and down and catch it so it doesn't hit the detector. And you should have some data, some sort of a graph. I don't know that this is a great graph, but it's some data, a position. I've got a position graph and a velocity graph. I've got everything that I need here. I'm ready to share it with my classmates. So when you go to share it with your classmates both at home and in school, you press the home button on the Labquest over here. It takes you back to the main menu. Press it a second time. Second time. No, that's not working. Try connections. There we go. Yeah, press the connections button. That's what we're looking for. And it should be set to connect. It should be on the SCASDA network, and there should be an IP address down here at the bottom. And you can share that IP address with your classmates. And if they type that, if they open up graphical analysis on their computer and type that number in, they should be able to access the data even if they're at home.